Hello. How are we? Back at it again. I'm non-stop. I've got a load of stuff to list. And I know it's like technically like day off Christmas, or a couple of days off Christmas, but I don't care. I'm working and I am doing my thing. Oh, I'll put my Christmas hat on. That makes you feel better. There we go. Boom. Hello, Chica. Hello, Philippa. How are you? You all right? How are you feeling, Chica? You feeling any better? Oh dear me. So yeah, I've decided I'm just gonna list. I've got like a load of stuff here. I've still got a couple of clothing bits, and I thought, why not? Why the hell not? What are you guys up to? Behaving yourselves? So I'm just doing some admin on here. Your messages. Right, I'm live there. I'm not going live on Instagram either. I'm just doing it on just the one tonight. And this. Let's move that over there. Barry, hi. Hello, Babs. We all good? Why is this being really slow now? Oh, I hope. Is this a sign of things to come? Slow lagging. Are we lagging? Nah, it's all right. Put that there, and then I'm ready to chat away and to do some bits. Oh, come on. I think I need to upgrade my laptop. There we go. That's done. Right. I can start talking now. Cancel, save. Yeah. I'm a bit rough, to be honest. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit iffy as well, but I need to do a test. I don't dare. Right now, I'm kind of in rose tinted glasses. I'm not believing it. Hi, Louise. How are you? I'm listing and got presents to finish wrapping tonight. Oh, very good, very good. I've wrapped a couple, but I've still got a few to wrap. I've actually ordered some more, like a couple of bits extra, because I couldn't find it in town the other day. Gonna put you on the telly so I can keep listing. Ah, right. I'm also dramatic and a bit of a hypochondriac. I'm so pissed off. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It sucks, doesn't it? Being ill. I'm a really bad, like, I've got the patience of a saint when it comes to people who are ill. I can look after them. But when I'm ill, I am evil. I'm like, leave me alone. All of a sudden, I'm like, at The Exorcist. It's just, yeah, horrific. So, yeah, I'm just going to list a few bits, just a few, just a couple. Get up and away. I've decided. A lot of people have like put their shop on holiday and everything, and done the extended dispatch. I'm doing the extended dispatch, but I'm going to do it from today. So I'm going to. What did Cheryl do? She put it on it. Was it like 15 days or something? So it took it all the way to like January. I think I might do the same. I'm not going to lie. I think that's quite a good idea. Okay. Where's that? I'm sure I had like what do you call it? Tape measures around here. I did. Oh, what have I done with it? This is my problem. I put things down and oh, there it is. I'm like, I'm putting it down near me so I know where it is. And then I'm like, where is it? Rona for 3 weeks. I had it for 3 weeks, only started. Feeling better this week. Hi, Hoops and Paws. Yeah, Chica's got the Rona. It ain't good. Oh, it's gone all blue. There it is. Ta-da. Yeah, I tell you what I want to do though. I mean, I know it's like, oh god. Actually, I'll find out here. I've got it here. So, Cheeky, do you remember when we went to the British Red Cross and I had like these vouchers off? Oh, it's from the. This is from the 22nd of November to the 31st. I thought it was until like the 22nd of December, and I was like, I've got to use it quick. No, I'm going to wait until the January sale then. See how much they can reduce stuff and get out. I mean, it's kind of a sparse store. It's not a very kind of like packed store, but sometimes you can really find some good ones. So I know we'll have to see. Well, I did a test and it was negative, but I was so poorly. Ooh. You'll be bored by Wednesday. Leave it on unless you're going away. Ah, right. Well, no, I'm not. I don't think I'll put it on holiday mode. I'll extend the dispatch time. That's the plan. To extend dispatch time, but like by a fair bit, so that people are under no illusion. I think isn't it today's like the final day anyway. I think today's like the final day anyway, isn't it? Or to guarantee, is it today or tomorrow? If you post by midday tomorrow, I think it is, then it's kind of guaranteed. So, yeah. It's an industrial one, this. It's good. What's it? I'm back to 3-day dispatch now. Changed it to 1 on Saturday. So if they buy anything tomorrow, it doesn't have to be sent till the next Wednesday. Ah, so after Christmas, yeah. Smart, Philippa. You're a smarty pants, you are. Even though, is everyone ready for Christmas? Secret carpet, I tell you. I feel like I should be, and yet for some reason I'm not sure. Hi everyone. Sorry I can't comment much as I'm so annoyed. The courier messed up, but apparently that's my fault, and I deserved rudeness that is aimed at me. Oh God! 2 parcels, one 13 and one £10, including P&P. I have managed to swerve that horrible cold that is going around so far. Yeah, fingers crossed, Louise. I've got it's not necessarily a cold that I've got. It's a tickly cough, and now I'm like, oh, hang on, it's a tickly cough. I can't shake it. So now I'm thinking, oh, we're in trouble. Someone's come along and his birth stamp. Copyright strike. Yeah, so I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Get some antibiotics just in case. Well, luckily I've got some. Well, I've still technically got some from cellulitis. I should have finished the whole lot, but I feel I've basically was better. I think I've got like 3 left, so I might just like ease that over. We were called a shambles. How rude! By who? By who? Who called you that? I had to refund one last night, not received from the 4th of October. Wow, that's a long time. Oh, I've got negative feedback from some tool who didn't read the description or the title, and what was it? Oh yeah, that was it. It was it was a toy in about the cardboard that like I'm trying to think like it's over there. So basically, when you buy like a toy, it's encased in what's it? And it's got cardboard. Well, it's bent at the top. So I put that in the description. I bought it that way, and then I've just resold it. And I did like 3 different pictures I did description. I literally, well, actually, technically, there's between 7 and 10 pictures, and like 3 of them are of the crease, but then you can still see it on back to front, so it's technically 5. Anywho, sorry, OCD, and yeah, so it was in there, it was in the yeah, everything. And then they were like, they said to me, it's like, oh, you packaged it wrong, and now it's broken. I was like, what is the cardboard? I was like, it says it in the description. I bought it that way. Yeah. Anyway, they said, well, what do you offer returns? Sorry, do you offer refunds? And I was like, yeah, but for things that aren't not for things that aren't my fault. And he went, right, okay, then. Next second, negative feedback. I was like, oh, you fucking pleb. And here, get bent. So, oh yeah, I tried going through eBay, and they were like, oh, you can no, it said, oh, they haven't violated our what's it? I was like, oh, fuck off then. And here, yeah, so I was a bit kind of like, always finish your antibiotics. That is how MRSA gets you. When you don't finish the whole amount, you are leaving the nasty bacteria a chance to come back stronger. Thanks, Kathy. The parcel was returned to our parcel shop from some no reason. The post office has no idea why. That's what happened to me. Do you remember when I had like a load? I think technically there was something like 30 in transit, and like 10 of them got returned back to the every store. And I was like, what's going on? Oh, a few of them got returned back to my house, and then a few got returned back to it was a whole thing, and I don't know why. I got one thing that had on it said it was insufficiently packaged. That was one thing. And I was like, and I looked at it, I was like, hang on, it's completely fine. It was a whole drama. People clearly don't read the descriptions. The amount of questions I get that could be answered. You read yeah, exactly. Human pause. Yeah, it pulls me hair out doing it. If I wasn't Skin, we'd collect the parcel back and just refund. Yeah, exactly. But it's like Christmas. It's like, come on. Oh, you know, it's really annoying. I'm Skint as well, and like I just shelled out like, oh, the reason why I'm Skint is because like I've shelled out like 300 quid for a birthday Christmas present for like my dad, and obviously like my mum and my brother, they're gonna like refund me, but it's like I've got the money at the moment, so it's like, yeah, so they are gonna refund me, but it's like still a pain. Still a pain. Where's the other one? Oh. Yeah, so it was a bit of a nightmare. I think this is the one that's meant to light up, but it doesn't work. And it's like really good. This one doesn't go in either. But it's like really chunky and really like, what? I think you press it there and it does actually meant to turn on. And then the other ones are poo. Like rubbish ones. Oh. What is it? And we've just got a £40 return. Oh, I swerved a return earlier. A guy basically says, "Oh, this toy's broken," and I was like, "It's not broken. Change checking the battery." Anyway, he realised that he hadn't put the batteries in, so it was like, okay. And then he said, "Oh, it doesn't because the sound is quite low on it," and I was like, to be fair, I didn't actually put that in the description because it still works. It's just the volume's quite low. And I was like, all right, you can still hear it, but it's a bit like, he says, oh, it's a bit low, isn't it? I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. I think it's because it's vintage. It's from like 2001. I said, sorry about that. I said, do you want me to refund you or give you a partial? And he said, no, it's all right. It's fine. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I could have just gone like, meh. It's the only gift my kid wants for Christmas. Yeah, then why did you order it so close to Christmas? Yeah, exactly. If it's the only thing that you want, that your kid wants, it's like you would buy it weeks in advance. Weeks in advance. I'm so fucked up with returns at the moment. I don't blame you. Returns are like the bane of my. This is the thing. I feel like I have to work hard after Christmas because there's a natural drop off after Christmas because it's at the end of technically Q4. But to mitigate that drop, I work harder to kind of like, but also you're more likely to get certain returns in January. So it's like, oh no. That's what I'm kind of hoping I'm going to mitigate against. So I'm going to work my backside off. I mean, I work my backside off anyway, but like, do you know what I mean? Sorry. There we go. 2 sewing machines returned today and a money set of Christmas lights, which he's stolen the book. Bastards. Oh my God. Some people are see you next Tuesdays and there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately, because eBay's like, oh, sorry, we can't do it. Being lucky, had no return so far. Yeah, I've had one return, but they returned it. In fact, it's over there. It's a barber jacket. They returned it with a hole in it. And I was like, I did not send it with a hole in it. It was basically new. And they've obviously worn it, and there's like a bit of dirt on it and everything that wasn't there. So they've worn it out. They've got a hole in it. They've got a return. Anyway, so yeah, I contacted eBay, and weirdly they were like, yeah, that's fine. They said, they did the annoying thing of, we'll refund the buyer out of our own pocket, so you are not affected. I was like, it's not the point. They are literally getting away with this, and you're letting them. I wish you could go. It's like, well, you've got his address, Chica. You could like post a poo in the post. You could do a poo post, or get your dog to do a poo post. I normally go a couple of months without a return, then I get 4 or 5 within the space of a couple of days. Yeah, I would happily go slapping Fiji. I gave him a 50% refund, so I'm £90 up and have the lights back. I suppose you could always sell them again as well. So it's like a win-win, but still, it's still the faff, isn't it? It's like the faff of doing it, and it's like, oh, right. I don't want that for Christmas. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one. Those 2 and so I'll put these 2 together and I'll put these 3, 4, and that. Thankfully, I bought all those spares. Oh yeah, you did. Ooh, awesome. There's a business there where yeah. I suppose it's called like, what is it? Like an assassin for hire, but like less dramatic and like obviously evil. But like, I will slap someone for 50 quid and run away so they can't find me. He'll probably get his other £90 back from the eBay, which is not. Yeah, bastards. Oh. Sorry, it's my chair. Trust me. Yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm gonna put that there. Right. Oh. Sorry. Right, that's one lot done. I need like a little jiffy bag. Where's the little jiffy bags I had? I had a jiffy bag. Where's the jiffy bag? Is this them? Oh, I think I found them. I don't think these will fit though. This one's a bit of a chunky monkey. Oh, it's going to rip. Oh no, hang on, I might be able to shimmy it. Oh, actually, let me take a picture of that. I'm going to make more use of that partial refund tool. The eBay fellow I spoke said that if you're basically protected from negatives, so woe betide any more bullshit returns, yeah. I've got like... It works! How did it turn on? It's underneath there, isn't it? Come on. How did it work then? I just heard it started clopping. Okay. Bullseye. Come on. It's got wires going in, so it's got to be somewhere. The little pressure thing. Does anybody know? Right. Oh, no, they're all over there. Right, I'm going to have to move these along. Put them there. And I'll remember. Next. I'm getting in the Christmas spirit. The spirit is gin. Anybody else? Hi, AA. I was dead impressed with that. There you go. Hi, Wheats. How are you? Back again. I'm back again online. Always online. Trying to sort stuff out. Phil Higginson had 12 orders to post this afternoon. Very good. Came back. 8 more have popped up. I think my competition have turned off their shop, so Philly boy is cashing in. Break out the good Prosecco. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was like hoping that would happen, like people switch their eBays off so that I could maybe clean up a little bit, or the same on like Vinted or like Depop. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll have to see. Hi Shagan, how are you? I'm starving. Going to make dinner now. Ooh, nice. What are you having? Shall we place bets on how many sales George will get on Christmas Day? Well, last year I had 1. Oh, hang on. I think I might have had 2 or 3 actually. I think it was the year before I had 1, and last year I think it was 2 or 3. I know on Boxing Day I didn't do very well, but then like the week after I did all right. Because my January was pretty good this year. Just gone. Right. What else have we got? Does anybody know how this works? It's just that it's not. Oh, let's try that. No. Does anybody know where like the pressure button is? Barbecue chicken and bacon cheese wrap. Nice. I'm going to say 5 sales. Oh, I hope so. I had a sale on Christmas Day and they picked up on Christmas Day. They picked up on Christmas Day. Oh, but then again, not a lot of people. Well, not a lot. There's some people that don't celebrate Christmas, so they've got stuff to do as well. Put that in there. There we go. And I'm going to photograph this and get it kind of like listed anyway, because I did sell one for like, I think it was like between £20 and £30. He's got his saddle and everything. Back in the saddle again. I had 6 sales on one Mardy bugger who was complaining about an item. Ugh. We don't like Mardis. We don't like Mardis. Yeah, I don't like a Mardi. Especially on Christmas. It's like, get a life. Oh, bother. Get a life, why don't you? There it is. Disney Trading, London store. There we go. Don't think this is the Thinkway toy, because I think it's the Thinkway toy that's actually worth a lot of money. That's the one that neighs, isn't it? I think this one just clocks along. This is just Disney Store. Hi, Gary. Hi, Chop Chop. Press the ear. Thank you, Chop Chop. Oh, you are an absolute legend. Let me try if it might neigh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Get in. Right. Right there. What is next? I'm just doing all random bits now. Cleaning up the, what's it, because my job is also to clean up that area and start something that I can't really tell you right now. It's exciting. It's all going to change come New Year. Hi, Ian. I'm a tease. Yeah. Well, I've got things in the pipeline. Got shit to do, Philippa. You know how it goes. Got shit to do. Actually, put that there. Where's my thing? Ah, right. Hang on a minute. On memento. Oh, me. Oh, this is the trouble. This is why I'm changing stuff around. So I don't have to worry about knocking stuff over. There we go. Oh, it's clockering again. Okay. There we go. What else do I need? Oh, I need that one as well, I suppose. If I'm going to list it, which I might as well, I'm here. Let's go for a brew and you can tell me. You've got the Rona. Can't. You've got to stay inside, you young lady. Oh. When you're better, we'll have to go for a bit of a sesh, go for a sauce somewhere. Do you know where I fancy, Chica? I fancy going Knutsford. Or, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe, is Sale any good? Let me just have a look on the Vinted. Oh, I tell you what, I've picked up some stuff from Vinted. Quite happy. I haven't actually opened it, but it's for a video. So I've done the whole kind of like flipping off Vinted thing, and I've picked a few items which I'm kind of impressed with. It's mid, as the youth would say. It's mid. Right. Why is it? Is my plug falling out? Hang on. Oh, it has. Oh, I'm a dickhead. Sorry, hang on. I was like, why is my battery going down? There we go. I'm plugged in. Right. Let's do this. As soon as I get this done, as soon as I can list properly. Oh, yeah, Donald Trump's been kicked off his the ballot in Colorado. It's not going to make much difference, but it's still fun. Sorry, I just thought that was quite funny. I was listening to it the other day. I was like, oh, yesterday. I was like, you scumbag. Let's get him to come source with me and I'll get out of him. I think that's everything there. Okay. Oh, I can't wait for the next worth the weight kilo sale in Chef. Yeah, we'll have to find. I was tempted about going at the weekend, but like I was like, if I win that competition that they were doing, I'll come. But I didn't, so I was just like, I can't bother. And I was a bit tired, to be honest. But yeah, I was like, oh, they had all that full Raven shirts that we got. I'm so glad like you're sold as well, because I've sold 2 so far out of the. I think I had 4 in the end. I think it was 4. We should both come to your end. Oh, another trip. I know what it is. Poshmark is coming back and just for the show in January. Oh my God, the drama that would cause. The drama. No. I think Poshmark has well and truly shot themselves in the foot now. That's it. The bad will that they've got, it's like a no. But no, it's not that, unfortunately. Because because that would be quite funny. What's it sort of way? Ba-dum, ba-dum. Right. I really should wash these properly. I mean, I'm going to, but like they were just here, so I might as well do them now. Ooh, headache. Right. Did I tell you I've ordered like Christmas tea and everything? It's all done, all dusted. We don't need to worry about it. Oh, do that one. Look at my Halloween Emma Bridgewater ball I got last year. I got it last year in the sale, and it's just I've been using it for like salads and stuff. It's huge, but I had a big pack of crisps the other day. I was just like throw them in. Obsessed. That's what you can hear clinging around. I promised to take him to the posher town near me. Oh yeah. My laser printer is on 1% toner. Got to dig a new cartridge out. Guess what? It's right at the bottom of a pile of shit. Do you know that has happened today? Right. I was in the lockup in my unit, getting my orders, the last proper orders before Christmas, and I'm not kidding, man. Nearly everything was right at the bottom because obviously I've got towers, so like I have to move them. I suppose it's a good thing because you can fit more in, but also it's like my upper body strength is like really good at the moment because I'm literally like moving boxes all around. But yeah, it was annoying. And you know what's even more annoying? I got a box out. I don't even know the code. It was B8. I got B8 out, and then I put it back, and all the other boxes were like there. So I put, everything else, and then put B8 on top, and then right at the bottom was B9, and I had something in B9 that I needed to get. So it's like, oh my god, that was annoying. He's making a whatnot setup. That's a fab. I know. I'm gonna do a whatnot show. I think. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's all right. Where you ordered tea from? What? Where I ordered tea from? I'm not sure I know what that means. 4 shredded wheat in that bowl is like demon after. Lists like a demon after. All right. Oh, Christmas tea, right? Sainsbury's, because we've got £40 worth of nectar points because we've been doing those things. Yeah, nectar points, brilliant. I think it costs us because we put £20 deposit down on the day. All we need to do, I think it's £67 altogether we spent because we haven't bought as much as we did last year, but we've got enough, so we got the turkey and all the veg and all the potatoes and everything, and we've got a couple of other things to get, but it won't be that much we'll have to pay because last year was insane because we got all the alcohol as well. So I think the prices are a little low at the moment. Hi, Dan. How are you? I'm holding my horses for a bit. Right. That's a good idea. Okay. So I think now I can start listing. Wow. Got to transfer these over. So I'm going to put you on the other screen. Un momento, por favor. And I've still got, do you know what I found? I mean, I already knew I had some, but I've got some euros for the trip in January. But also I had like more euros, but my cousins in Ireland, they needed like money. Mum and dad sent like money over to them, so they needed money. So mum and dad cleared me out, didn't they? Rude. I said, oh, but you've got euros. It's like, yeah. Can't you just PayPal them? It's like they're Gen Z. Some of them are Gen Z. It's like they don't care about money. Just like PayPal it to them or like put it on the PlayStation account or something. Okay. Display settings. Got to remember how to do this. I haven't done this in a while. Screen deuce. Portrait flipped. Yeah. Keep changes. Done. Okay, let's move you over here. Ba-ba-ba. There seems to be a lot of Christmas food about in my local supermarkets. I can see a lot of waste. Well, last time we picked up our food on the 23rd or the 24th in the morning. There was so much food. They had like a huge pallet of just parsnips and carrots. I can imagine so many carrots going because I like carrots. I actually quite like carrots, but like, yeah, the amount of food that they throw away. I mean, just look what Lindsay and Alvin do in dumpster diving. Like, they find so much stuff. Like, so much stuff. I still need to do my pop my dumpster diving cherry. I'm just, you know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about obviously somebody stopping me, but all shouting at me and going, "Oi, what are you doing?" But also like getting stuck. But also, like my hernia, I've got to be careful where I lean over. So it's like, oh. So we'll have to see. I remember getting postal orders for Christmas. How times change. Well, yeah, kind of like the same, or like like travel checks. I went to the company shop yesterday, and there were loads of stuff going for now. Ah, it's the same around here. Pallets and even the markets are the same. Yeah, but I heard on the news that there's been flooding in certain places in the UK. So our cauliflower crop has gone down. So they've had to import it from France. And the charging now, they have to charge from like £1 of cauliflower to like £2 of cauliflower. And I'm like, just buy frozen. There's still only like £1 at the Morrison's. Anyhow, that's just me. That's just me, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. I think people are not spending a lot or they are being extremely careful. Yeah. I mean, when you think the bags of vegetables, they're going for like 19p a bag. Is it 19p or like 29p a bag? Something stupid like that. So, yeah, I think people can. Yeah, I think if you buy it on Christmas Eve, I think because it closes, is it closing at like 5 on Christmas Eve? The best time to go would probably be 3 or 4. I remember when I worked at Asda for a spell. I worked on Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, and we had like a reduced section, and there was an actual fight over. I'm not kidding, brie cheese, because they reduced it to like 5p to get rid of it all, and it was like I've never seen anything like it. They came out with the trolley, and it was before they had those barriers up. You know when they have the barriers up now while they're reducing stuff, and then they move out the way. Well, it was before that. So when they pulled out the trolley, literally people were like jumping on the trolley. I've never seen so many humans acting like animals in my life, other than like Black Friday in America. Bag of carrots, 15p. Yeah, exactly. Tesco and Aldi, 15p. Exactly. So like 15p, you can stock up there pretty good. I'm stocking up. Potatoes last for ages in the Hessian side. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. And like we go through potatoes quite a lot, particularly in like the winter months. 19p with nectar. Sainsbury's Lidl is 15p a bag. No nectar or lower card required. Phil is in the no. I've seen people in Tesco throwing hands for reduced bags of salad. Embarrassing. Yeah, it's so stupid, isn't it? Grimdork. Hi, by the way. Yeah, it's absolutely madness. I mean, I can understand people who, well, no, I can't understand it. People who are like literally so poor that they can't afford it and they have to go to food banks. I mean, I get reduced stuff, but when they read, what annoys me is that the supermarkets at the end of the night, they are so hell bent on making so much profit, even though they've made probably across the store for that day enough profit for whatever reason, for however much product, they're still reducing, say, like this can of Coke that was 50p, they'll only reduce it to like 42p. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just reduce it. I remember, weirdly, when I used to work at Sainsbury's, so I've had a lot of shit jobs. They, at the end of the night, the bakery stuff, because literally gets thrown away, they did bags of like bakery stuff mixed, but it was kind of like that too good to go. But they did mixed bags of bakery stuff, but they put it at like 10p, and they did like big bags. I remember they did a bin, like literally almost like one of these big plastic bags, like a huge bag, and it was all of flapjacks, and it was 10p, and I bought it and I took it back to my dorm at uni. Bloody love me then. It was a one-off though. Apparently they overproduced it that day. I was like, "Hi Becky, how are you?" They've got a Hessian Santa sax in Poundland. I'm going to turn my cellar into a root cellar. Homesteaded in Salford. Yes, do. That's good. Yeah, get parsnips don't really last, but like, what's it called? Turnips. They can last quite well, can't they? I saw it on Alaska: The Last Frontier. they did something similar. Similar. Oh my God, I couldn't speak then. Okay, date created. I think I've done all that. Why is that not like deleted? Delete. Turn it last forever. Exactly. Same with potatoes and squashes and all that kind of stuff. Right, so let's transfer all these over. And I can do a bit of listing. Oh my God, have you seen that conspiracy theory? It's not a conspiracy theory, it's more like a test of the theory. And I only got, because I watched that like Hassan Piker and everything, and Ludwig was on and he did it, and it was like so weird. But I did it to my dad, and he basically, you ask a man, you say, name a woman, and like they said, well, Ludwig said like 90% of men like would say Hillary Clinton. My dad said Hillary Clinton. Oh, it was so weird. I just had turnip soup for lunch. Did you? See, I like turnips, but I quite like sweet potato, and there's a really nice sweet potato soup in is it Covent Garden? The soup Covent Gardens. They're really nice. They're a bit pricey though, but I only get them when they're reduced. Well, what do we really like? Carrot and coriander at the moment. I'm really loving that. That's a proper like autumny kind of taste as well, which I like. Oh, teenagers found guilty of murdering that schoolgirl Brianna Gray. Brianna Gay. Oh, dear me. Sorry, it just popped up then. Does it say how long we got? I know it sounds a bit kind of like morbid, but I just want to know. It'll be live, won't it? Yeah, it'll be live. Good bastards. Evil shits. I know, it was absolutely horrific what they did to her. Life, I hope. Yeah, and I hope life is life when it comes to them. I think, isn't life like 18 years or is it 17 years that they'll get because they're only teenagers? I know. Pardon me, sorry. Cough. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to do a test because it's really kind of like on me now. I'm like, we shall see. Right. We'll go another sale. Definitely got a ticket. Wow, you got another sale. Hang on, fill it. Everybody gets a sale, gets a toot. So if anybody gets a sale, let me know. You can have a toot. When they're eventually getting released, they'll be giving you identities to it. All testimony disgrace. I know, but I hope it sounds like weirdly, I think it sounds like the girl is like the main nasty pasty. I think the guy, the lad, is just as bad because they did it together. But I think he's not as twisted in the head. So hopefully he can use prison to turn his life around afterwards, because that's what they've stolen from Brianna, haven't they? Anyhow, yeah, let's not talk about that nastiness. Sorry. Congrats. There you go. Was a quadruple guy bought 4 items. Nice. Oh, that's good. So yeah, you might have a trip like yeah, 4. Can't do it. So it's hard to do it like that. A cheeky quad. Technically, well, the other day I had a triple. Someone bought off Depop 3 items, which I'm really chuffed about. Not right now. I mean, it was the other day. Sorry. Right, where am I going with this? Right, so I've done the photos. Done the photos. There we go. Ooh, send offer. Yes, please. I try and send off as quickly as possible now, so it's still in like the mind of the buyer, potential buyer. Okay. Excuse me. Whew. Let's try that one. Okay, let's list. Have I done that? Yep. It's all good. Okay. eBay. It's just getting itchy now. Sorry, it's getting a bit itchy on the old head because it gets warm. Actually, it's nice and warm. Actually, I've just took it off and I'm like, oh, I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm a bald head. One day I'll just turn up online and I'll just be shaved in head like some skinhead. You'd be like, what? Ah, there it is. That's what I'm starting with. Right. So, Brummy Time Lord. Howdy, hi. Are you a Hoovian by any chance? There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Complete your listing. Yes, I know how to complete a listing. You bet. Good. Are you excited for the Christmas special? I am. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'll put that one down there. Delete. Okay. Yeah. I can't spell. Goblins at Christmas, yeah, and it's nice that they've done something like, like not sciencey alieny, but well, there probably will be aliens, but like they're goblin-y. Do you remember it? Which one was it? Was it the David Tennant one where he dealt with those little fairy things? Was it that, or was it Torchwood that dealt with like those horrible little fairy things? I can't remember it. I remember watching it, but I think was it? I think it was Amy. Oh, it might have been Matt Smith because it was Amy Pond, wasn't it? Oh God, I'm so kind of like messed up on like my episodes and stuff. But it's nice that they're doing some like fantasy kind of like twist. Was it Captain Jack? So that was it. Was that a Torchwood one? Might have been a Torchwood one then. Sorry. It's like I remember it, but then I can't remember it. If you know what I mean. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Sorry, I'm just listing on eBay on Depop because I am a professional reseller. Don't you know? I'm not. I just like to think I am. Excuse me. What? Question is, do I cross list it to Vinted? I might as well. I don't know. I've done all right on Vinted up until Christmas, actually. I just wish that I had a second account for clothing. I'm a bit kind of like OCD when it comes to like toys in one place, clothing in another. I mean, I've looked at other people's and they've just meshed them all together, which is fine. But yeah, because it's more likely they'll buy multiple items as well. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I quite like my Depop shop though being separate from a clothing one, even though you're not allowed to, technically. That you guys have Vinted. I know, no fees, Becky. Can you imagine? No fees. Ah, bliss. But then you get it's a place where it's basically like a yard sale. So like everything they try and knock you down to like $1 or something like that, or to a pound or a couple of pounds, a couple of British pounds. So yeah, it's very they try and get things for cheap. But then again, I have made big sales on Vinted. I made £120 sale. I'm dining out on that one for the rest of the year. Well, luckily, the rest of the year is only 11 days, so don't make it worse. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but you guys have Poshmark. They pulled the rug from under us. God dang it. Ah, well, we were surviving without it, and then they came and we thought, oh, that's interesting, and we'll survive further. Don't worry. It looks like Whatnot's picking up steam over here, though, so I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine and dandy. I heard you talk about yesterday for sourcing. Yes, well, that's the thing. That you can get things so cheap. What happens is, though, the fees that Vinted make, I think your Depop is the US Poshmark. Yeah, but also another sale. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. There we go. Well done, Phil. My US Depop stinks. Yeah, it's weird, though, because I watch some YouTubers that are solely Depop and they're in the US. So it's strange. So people can actually make money off it, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing right. And I think Depop are sticking around over there. So Yeah, it's just one of them. Yeah, Vinted. What the way that they make their money, they don't charge the seller; they charge the buyer like a seller. It's called seller protection fee, and then they've got a fee, and a part of it goes to Vinted basically. So if you see something for like £1, then they'll charge, what is it? Is it like £2 something, and then £2, and then whatever postage is on top. So the buyer pays postage and the fee. So basically, they've come at it a completely different way, where it's the seller that technically gets preferential treatment, and yet for some reason people love it. So yeah, yeah. What you doing? I need to know. I would love to know. Okay, next. I love that business model. It sounds great for sourcing. Yeah, I mean, I've just bought some. I've bought a toy for, I think it's like £4. So I think it's £7 altogether. £7.90 or something like that altogether. But it goes for £30 to £35 usually. So get like net profit. I'm looking at probably £15 to £17 maybe. Like if it once I flip it on eBay. So that's all right. I just got to keep an eye. Like some people really do really well on it, which is great. But I'm a bit kind of like, there is so much excess in the US. Excess in the US. People even just throw away things. Yeah, breaks my heart. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's what people don't realize, isn't it? What's the percentage? I'm sure someone was talking about it on a video, and they said something like thrift stores are like 10% of the Americans' clothing thing. So only 10%. But of that 10%, half of what's sold in thrift stores are resellers. So if you think 5% of the entire fast fashion or clothing that gets sold in, you know, secondhand is for resellers, which gets repurposed and it's circular fashion. That's amazing. 5% of the US is incredible. What is your category of shizzle? I'm an everything seller. Yeah, Becky does consignment selling. So, but she does. You have gone to the bins a couple of times, haven't you? But you mainly do consignment. So she has like a lot of clients that come to her with things that she has to resell. They ask her to resell. When I go to Thailand, their markets are flooded from clothes. Yeah, well, that's it. There's certain places like I think it's Chile in South America. Is it Uganda or yeah, I think there's a place in Uganda which has been on a series of documentaries, and there's obviously like Thailand, and I think is it what's that island? There's an island. Yeah, it's crazy. I niche in coins. It is actually messing up third world economies as well. Yeah, it's strange because I think it's Uganda where I'm thinking of, but they have this kind of like symbiotic relationship with it where it's damaging their environment, so it's damaging other industries in that economy, but it's also producing a weird kind of sub economy and like of reworked fashion. So what they do is they pick all the good fashion and they're basically resellers, but they also do adapt the clothing. So you've got like a booming textile industry in Uganda at the moment, and they're getting it for dirt cheap and they're selling it back to the companies. So there's a kind of sub kind of like economy, but replacing like local fishing economies, and like what's it? So there's a lot of weird kind of political play in Uganda at the moment when it comes to that. I watched a couple of documentaries on it. It's really fascinating. I thrift everywhere. Bins are my fave, but I hit other thrifts, and then Mike and Simon Climbs keep me full. Yeah, and the Philippines too. Yes, that's another one. That's awesome. I wish I knew more about that category. Where do you source coins from? Let's do this one. I love to hear that. Do you remember which documentary? I think it is on YouTube. I've forgotten what it's called. I think it might be Uganda. I've forgotten the country. How bad's that? Here's me spouting off all this information, and it's like, what country is it? Yeah, I think it's somewhere in Uganda. I think a lot of sellers on Fleek are from Furbook. Yes, they are. All those reworked Carhartts that John Lee picked up were from India. Yeah, does not surprise me. There's like sub economies kind of emerging in all these third world countries. So yeah, they're keeping. But the thing is, they pay even worse wages than the fast fashion houses, but it's still a wage. So like their money. Yeah. So do you know what I mean? So is it good or is it bad? Well, it's keeping people who would be. Yeah. So there's a whole kind of like political situation as well. So it's interesting. Tag me a link if on YouTube if you think you just. Sorry, I will do. I will. I'll try and find it. What is the oldest, coolest coin you've sold? Ooh, that's interesting. What next? What am I? What's the next? Yeah, Star Wars thing. Sorry. Ideal in UK decimal, so nothing exciting. Best coins might achieve £100, but my bread and butter is from £2 to £20 usually. Oh wow, how much? How many coins do you sell a day? I mean, you don't have to tell me. I'm being nosy, but because there's a big coin market, isn't there? Actually, I think who was it? There was a YouTuber that does coin reveals, and he collects like is it 50p's and £2 coins, and he goes through like those stacks, and he's on YouTube. I've forgotten his name. There's a big community of it on YouTube, but I do like watching that. It's quite soothing watching it, and then when he gets something, he's like, "Oh my god!" Like Pokemon cards, you know, when they do the reveals on Pokemon cards, but for like coins. Varies 1 to 100, depends on stock. I have about 7,000 in stock. Oh my god, that's insane. Christopher, yes, that's him. Yes, he's been doing it for a while, hasn't he? Guns must be easy to start. Well, yeah, that's true as well. Plus, you don't have to worry about breaking them. How much do you think like a 64 litre box would cost? That must be like a couple of thousand. I can't imagine like the space. Oh, is he a friend of yours? Ah, there you go. Yes, that's him. I remember watching him a couple of times. He's really good. All my stock is under the dining room table. Well, that's one way to do it. I know, so am I. I'm really jealous. Right, I'm going to do one more item. Let's have a look what I've got here. I've done that one, done that one. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do that mask thing. The reason I took on this niche saves space, easy to pack. Yeah, easy to pack. And usually, if it's like just one coin, it's quite cheap to post. Do you post through Royal Mail? Sorry, I'm being really nosy, Phil. I do apologise. You tell me to bugger off, I don't mind. So leave me alone. Low vowels can go as a letter, yeah. Because obviously all they need to do is just go through the what's it. That's a really good like business model. But it's like, I don't know. I've got a few like fancy coins that I could sell. You know, I don't mind. What we need is you need like a database where like you can scan the coin like Google Images and it'll just scan it across the database and it's like, yeah, that's rare, good. Like Amazon book thing, like the ding. High vowels get tracked. Gotcha. Gotcha. So how'd you just start on it? Do you just go through all sorry, I'm really picking your brain now. Do you just like go through old change and then start that and then build it up? Or do you buy like packs of stuff like Christopher Collects does? Yes, thank you. Keep getting like liked messages. Such and such has liked your message. There are APPs already for that. Ah. At Christmas, do you send them in a Christmas card, sellotape it in? That's a good idea, actually. That's what I would do. You know what I would do as well? I would definitely do like those little Christmas card things, like the mini ones, and then put like a QR code with like a percentage off. It's like, oh, on your next sale, you get 10% off, that kind of thing. It's trial and error and a lot of research. It is a minefield, but once you crack it, boom, off you go. Right. I'm always interested in different niches, even though like I've kind of dabbled a little bit, but I haven't really gone headfirst. Oh no, not coin, but you know what I mean, like because you can get those little pockets, can't you? And you can get like ones that are what are they called? Mounted or slabbed when it's graded. Never put a coin, tape on a coin. Cardinal sin. Yeah, because you don't want to mark it. Oh, I had a really good sale earlier today as well. But that's the only sale I've had, so I'm like, I want more. My packing procedure is best on eBay. Got the widths protection all sorted. Gets me repeat customers. There you go, you see. The best on eBay. So for all your coin needs, you need to go to Phil Higginson's shop. Put your shop name in the if you want. You don't have to. You can put your shop names in the chat. I don't mind. 5. So end listings. I also heard that buyers for coins are older and they discretionary money to spend on collectibles. There's collectors of all ages, isn't there? And you never know who collects what. Like I think Chris collects. He's quite young, isn't he? They are collector fills. There you go. So for all your coin needs, go over to collector fills, buy some fancy coins. Do you know what I found popular a few years ago? Do you remember when people used to, and I think somebody did it on Etsy, they basically do the coin, you know, the shield. Do you remember the shield one or the collection of coins? But they try and do it from the year. I think it's only like, how many years did they do that for? They do what's it, and they put it in like a little shield, like what's it? But I also know like they do try and do sets of the coins and the notes from people's birthdays. So from the year, so like if it was 1990, say, to do like the 1990 set. I really like that. Actually, I think that's quite a good idea. Yeah, plenty of junk. This is the thing. It's such a kind of like broad market. Everybody collects everything now. Excuse me. Hi, Angie. Oh, you've got a live coming up, haven't you? I've just spotted something that's popped up. Oh, it's in a few hours. Oh, no, wait, 29th of the 12th. That's in 9 days. That's what's just popped up then. Anyhow, so I've just listed my last item and I'm going to leave it there. But I think Sophie's on at SB Reselling. You can tell her I sent you. Let me get the link. Copy and paste. There we go. That's Sophie, and I think Andrew's on as well with her. Bloody Tony was in a different box. Typical. Oh, I hate that. Get a thermal printer. It'll save you so much hassle. Right, I'm going to leave it there. But thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I've been on for an hour and 20, but thank you. And yes, good luck with these sales if you've got any more for the next day or two. Yeah, and if I don't see you, have a lovely Christmas. I probably will be on, you know me. But yes, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. I have 2 thermal